Here we are, got it all built up, started to look at the TipToe mechanism to calibrate it, and unfortunately, Houston, we have a problem. On the side here, we have this little adjustment screw. Problem is, when I was putting all this together, I did not take into account that that hole is so tight that that screw is getting stuck in there, I believe. Because when I run the TipToe mechanism, it is not turning.
Unbelievable that this little piece of junk could be such a big problem.
The gear that is down here, you kind of see it down in there, that gray plastic housed in that is turning. And actually you can, I shine a light down there, you can actually see it turn, but the tensionometer is not turning. So it's my belief that this outside casing, that hole probably needs to be widened ever so slightly so that the tensionometer can turn freely. Unfortunately, what that means, I have to do what I dread doing, and that is to break back down the part of the base here, taking off the track drive, and then taking off that side cover, and then modifying it, and then fitting it all back up. So, I guess we better get at it. I've got the pin pulled, just trying to get it to release. Come on. Problem is I need the cradle base up high enough. I got an idea. That's the problem. I gotta get the cradle base higher. That's definitely what I gotta get done here. I just gotta figure out how to do it without throwing my arm about. Come on, baby. We're so close to coming off. There's no reason why you shouldn't come off. The hell. You're almost there. Come on. There we go. Holy cow. Oh. Okay. Okay. That right there, that is why I put that in the tube. Because I can pull that track off and not jack everything else up. All right. Whew, that was a beast to get off. Get you out of the way. I had to get my car jack out because I had to get this thing up. I need a smaller jack. This obviously is way too big. I need a smaller jack that will allow me to use it on here and not a little more for this size. Let's just put it that way. Here's that connector. I'm gonna have to pull it out a little bit to connect it back, but it's working exactly like I want it to. Alright. Not that I wanted to take it apart this soon. Never know with this project. How many times you're gonna have to take the dang thing apart? That's all there is to it. Alright. Time to remember. Oh, look at there. I forgot to put a screw back in, so definitely get that screw put back. It's a not so fun part of having to take this ring off. Before I forget. Good news at this point, everything seems to like want to stay in place, so that's definitely nice. So, if you learned anything from this, make sure all that is moving before you put it all together, because otherwise it is not fun. Take this thing apart. Many times have I had to take it apart. Okay. Tape's off now. Which I'm not a fan of, taking these bolts out, but it's gotta get done. That's everything. I think this panel should come off. There we go. Bearing's getting caught. Probably need to sand on this tube a little bit. It's gotten scarred up. I think where that almost will not come off. Almost, I say. There we go. Alright, here's the guy I'm after. Well, actually, I'm after this guy. This hole here. It's because this goes on. So it's this hole. That's a little better angle. I think, anyway. Probably sand on that while I got that off. It's got some rough spots right there on it. Yeah, look at that. It's definitely been rubbing more than I'd like. There's pieces of metal on that. Should be okay to apply power because everything's off. Yeah. Look at it, it's turning. Okay. Good deal. It's turning, so that means it'll be fine once I fix the interference fit problem.
A few moments later.
When I was putting this together originally, there's screws around this collar, and I did not realize that those needed to go on before the track went on. So, note to others, if you're putting this together, put those dang screws in before you put the track onto the cradle base. Alright, here comes the not so fun part. Trying to get this to line up, and then should go on here. That's pretty close right there. So the pin will go in. Haha! It's on! It's on. She's back together again. Ooh, putting that track on. That is a beast. Alright, now I got that potentiometer squared away. I can fire back up and calibrate the TipToe.